Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and this week, as promised, I've done a van tour video of our Swift Kontiki 645. So in the cab area of our Swift Kontiki 645, we've got the two captain seats which both swivel round, and they've both got a single armrest on each. Pretty much standard in the front. It's had a different head unit put in, but other than that it's as standard as a Swift Kontiki comes. Now moving over to the kitchen area, as you'll see, we've added these tiles. They're literally stick-on tiles which are available from Amazon, because it was just the plain wallpaper. You can't see it's a bit down there, and we just thought it'd jazz it up a little bit, make it feel a little bit more homely, giving it that tiled effect. And they do feel quite good, and they're not a lot of money either. Dead easy to stick on, so yeah, not a problem with them. Normal gas oven, 3 gas rings and a single electric ring, which probably won't really get used for us. Up in this cupboard up here, we've got a microwave. Now we have tried this on our 1000 watt inverter, and it's an 800 watt microwave, but it surges too high, so it doesn't enable us to use this. So we might actually take this out, because really we don't really need a microwave in this van. And moving along up here, we've got more storage areas. We've got the duct in there for the cooker hood, and we just keep tea, coffee, stuff like that in that cupboard. Then we've got another cupboard next to it, pretty much the same, bit more room. Could ideally do with a shelf higher up. I think that's one of my to-do lists, so I can get a bit more storage in there. So this is where the fridge is located, behind this cupboard here. Now people that watch the channel know we had a few technical issues with the fridge, but it's all sorted and it's all working perfectly now. So it's your standard Dometic 3-way fridge, run on 12 volt, 230 or gas. Obviously 12 volt will only work when the engine's running, but they're a good size fridge. It's looking a bit old and a bit dated. We might actually remove this fridge at some stage and put a 12 volt compressor fridge in. Now moving over to the other side of the van, this van is actually a 6 berth. This is actually another double bed down here, which we won't use it for a double bed, but underneath where I'm sat is where I've fitted 3 100 amp hour lithium batteries, giving us a combined total of 300 amps, a 60 amp B2B charger, and a 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Now it's all made by Renogy. Anybody who's interested in any of the items I've used in this van, they'll all be in the description. Now the reason why I've gone for 3 100 amp hour lithiums instead of one big lithium, for the simple reason, if I've got one big lithium and it goes faulty, we've got no power. We've got 3 100 lithiums. If one goes faulty, I can take it out and we've still got 200 amps of usable power, and that is the reason why I've done it this way. And also, if we feel we need 400 amps of lithium, I can easily put another battery in. Also, you'll see here we have the Rover Renogy 40 amp mppt controller, which controls the 400 watts we've got fitted up on the roof. Up here we've got 3 more storage lockers. We've got food in there. In the top of this one we've got our Netgear Nighthawk router. We've got an external antenna on the roof for that. It's got its own SIM card in it. We've got the blink camera system sync module in here. It's a little bit tatty in there, to be honest. I need to tidy all that wiring up. Also across this side we've got a couple of pull out drawers. That's where cutlery lives, in that one. We've got another one here. We've got cheese grater. We've got that much needed gas detector, leak detector there, and then we've got this big pull out one where we can keep pastas, rices, stuff like that, multi-purpose wipes, bin bags, tin foil, that kind of stuff. So prior to us doing any of the modifications on this van, the only modification this van had done to it, other than being standard, was it had a 5 kilowatt diesel heater fitted. Now currently it's only blowing out of the 2 vents below where my feet are, so it only really warms the back of the van. So we're going to modify the pipework to go into the rest of the van, because this van is powered just on gas heating and 12 volt basically. So when we're off grid, we can put the gas heating on, we can heat the water with the gas. We think the diesel heater might be a cheaper option to run, so it's nice that it's got that fitted. It just needs piping in a little bit better than it's been put in. Now over this side we've got a Samsung TV. Now it's not a 12 volt TV, it's a 240 volt TV, but in here I fitted a small inverter just to power the TV and the Fire Stick, and obviously we've got the factory fitted antenna up on the roof. We find this works absolutely brilliant. But yeah, we kept the wall mount this TV came on was already in, and we kept it there because we're thinking up here in this cupboard, it's just a bit high up when you sat down there, and this is good for eye level where you sit. And in the back here we've got these cupboards all the way around, tons of storage in these. These have got the shelves in the middle, which is an absolutely fantastic idea. I don't know why they didn't do it in all the cupboards, to be fair. So I'm going to probably replicate this. This way we keep us computers in here. If you can see that, I fitted the Blink Mini indoor camera up there, which is powered by this USB socket up here, which I've fitted in. So it's quite handy if you sat here. You can run your phone cable and put your phone just on charge there. I've added 2 of these USB sockets throughout the van. One in the cupboard where the internet router is, and then one here to power that camera all the time. And then we've got 2 cameras that are external on the outside of the van, so we can monitor those on our smartphone. So here are the controls for this van. As you can see, we've got gas heating there, gas heating with water, or we can just heat the water only on the top 2 options. And then we've got the control panel here. You can scroll through and you can look at the leisure battery. Look, it's showing 14.6 volts because obviously it's lithium batteries. You can check out temperature, all different things like that. We can switch the water on and off. And here's the bathroom area, pretty standard. Thetford 200 toilet. We've actually just bought another cassette for this toilet, so we've got 2 cassettes, and it comes with it's a freshen up kit, so you get a new seat and a new lid, which will be invaluable when we're off grid, because we don't want to be looking to empty the toilets every 5 minutes, so we're thinking 2 cassettes is the way forward with that. Now we did change the shower head to this one with this little fancy fan in it. We're yet to try that out. We need to try that out at home and see how it goes. Well, yeah, got some nice little lights in here, a nice sink and a very big mirror. Over the other side in this cupboard, general storage. We've got a table there at the back. There's the original charge system and fuses down there, and then below it is the boiler, what heats your water and your heating. There's another mirror there, and obviously the TV aerials up there. Look, we've got a couple of coat hooks up here. Now we're just wondering about shoes, what other people do for shoes. Now we're going to put shoes not wearing all the time in that cupboard there, but whether I can make some sort of a vertical shoe rack up down this side. That's my thoughts. I don't know what anybody else has done in their vans. So obviously the more of you there is, the more shoes there is, and as everybody knows, you'll be tripping over them going out the door. So if anybody's got any suggestions about shoe storage, if they can drop them down in the comments, it'll be fantastic. So this is Zach's bedroom up here. Now this is a very, very big bed up here. He's got a little mattress topper in there as well. I think it's about a 1-inch mattress topper, which just makes it that little bit more comfy. And we've fitted him some LEDs around here as well, which he can control off of his phone. So we can change them all different colours. We can set it just to blue, red, yellow. We can adjust the brightness. Also in this van we've got a couple of 240 sockets down there, and we've got one over there above the cooker. Now they do lack 240 sockets in these vans, it seems, but really it doesn't matter to us because they won't be getting used anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed looking around our Swift Kontiki 645. Now we haven't done a lot of modifications to this van, but we have done quite a few to it, and we've tried it a few weekends for power wise. Now Zach likes his gaming, so his gaming computer uses about 200 watts, I think it is, his charger. So obviously while he's gaming it's better to be plugged in, so that does hammer the batteries a bit, but we seem to be keeping on top of it. We've had a whole weekend away and got down to about 62% battery, which I don't worry too much about because that's in winter time. Obviously in summertime we'll be getting a lot more solar from them solar panels up there. We've had up to sort of 12 amps in winter with hardly any sun, so I'm quite happy with the way them Renogy solar panels are performing. So the plans for the future, as if you're new around here, is we've just going through the sale of our house at the minute, and then we plan on travelling and working full time from this van. Initially we'll be doing a lot of travelling, a lot of exploring this country, France, Spain. We'll probably end up in Spain for Christmas. That is the plan. Obviously that provides everything else, goes plain sailing. So yeah, if you enjoy this kind of video and you want to see our journey about going off grid, if you hit that subscribe button you'll be notified when any other videos come out that we do. We're going to try and start doing more videos, maybe 2, maybe 3 videos a week once we go full time. They are the ugliest curtains we've ever seen. So we've got somebody coming, and hopefully we're going to redo the curtains. Now we don't really use the curtains because in these vans, as you'll probably know, you've got the blinds there. So once they're up, you don't really need the curtains. They're probably more for decoration. But yeah, so we've got them blinds on all the windows, and we've also got the fly nets on as well. So come summertime, especially if we go up to somewhere like Scotland, which we're planning on doing, we have the windows open, we can have these up and keep them little midges away. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. It's a little bit different to our normal video, but I promised quite a few people that I would do a van tour. And actually, when we was looking around on the internet for a Swift Kontiki 645 van tour, all the van tours we found were like 10 years old. There didn't seem to be any up-to-date ones. So we felt the need to do our own van tour on this van. Now if you've got any questions at all about anything we're doing, or what we're doing for work or anything like that, I want to thank everybody for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.